mass shifting is something that does occur. What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching The Road to TF5. This is just Webster's. We're talking about Transformers last night. This is episode number 160. And I'm sure by now you guys have seen my TF5 Toy Hunt episodes. There were 5 episodes, and after 3 failures, I ended up with 2 successes, and then I've gotten all the Wave 1 character toys that I want for my collection. That is 4 Deluxes, 2 Voyager classes, and 4 Turbo Changers. And based on what I've surveyed from 3 Toys R Us's and 2 Walmarts, it turns out that everybody wants the Deluxe Class Barricade and the Voyager Class Optimus Prime. They are the 2 hardest to find based on what I've noticed here, right here in the greater Vancouver Lower Mainland, and which is pretty interesting because all the characters were all evenly packed. There were 2 of each for the Deluxe Class case, and there were 4 Grimlocks and 4 Optimus Primes for the Voyager Class case. So there's an even distribution of them, but everybody wanted the Optimus Prime, while the Grimlock ended up being a bit of a shelf warmer, but in the end, everybody will have picked them up. After all, Toys R Us did end up having a sale. Anyways, I'm done with my toy hunting for now, but it will continue when Wave 2 is out. That is the wave with Squeaks and Drift amongst other characters. Anyways, we're done talking about the toys for now. What we're going to talk about is Megatron. Specifically, Megatron in this image. I talked a little bit about him in a previous episode a couple of weeks ago, but now I'd like to talk about him a little bit more, mainly because of this tweet right here. It is from TP Grick, and he says, "Hey Alex, how can Megatron be so big? In the picture comparing with the cars, Optimus is a truck that size and supposed to fight." Yes, Optimus Prime is a truck, and he is supposed to fight Megatron, which essentially means that they should be the same size, but based on this image, Megatron is huge. He's massive, and I've actually seen the Western Star truck that Optimus turns into, and it's not that much bigger than those SUVs that you see right there. I mean, it is huge. It's massive, but it's really not that much bigger than those trucks you see right there. Maybe double or triple the size, and there's just not enough physical mass to really have Optimus transform into something as big as Megatron. Look at this. That human right there only makes up the height of up to just a little bit past his foot. So his ankle, Megatron's ankle. And the dead giveaway is when you look at those SUVs and they're tiny. So Megatron is massive. And the key word there is massive, because we all know that in the Transformers live action universe, mass shifting is something that does occur. I know the production has denied it, but we're talking about Cybertronian technology, alien technology, Allspark technology, something that we couldn't possibly comprehend. It's beyond our comprehension. So I'm really okay with the mass shifting, to be completely honest. I just, find it a little bit odd when they say that, there's no mass shifting, but I know they try really, really, really hard, and by they I mean Industrial Light and Magic. I know they try really, really hard to make them not mass shift, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. So anyways, looking back, let's go back to the first Transformers trailer. Transformers Last Night trailer. We see this massive, hulking Cybertronian slamming his battle axe in what appears to be the silhouette of Captain Lennox. And the first thing that goes in our mind is, who is that character? In a split second, you're just thinking, who is that? And wow, that is a massive, massive battle axe that's coming down. And what is going on in that scene? Later on, we find out that it's Megatron. But the thing that blows you away is the mass. Look at how huge he is. And it's just something that really, really comes with a little bit of shock value. And then once you look at scenes with Optimus Prime with a human, which consists of really only this scene right here, Kate Yeager running towards Optimus, it really shows that the size comparison really isn't that much. It doesn't show that Optimus is as big as Megatron. I know they're not standing right beside each other, but still, you can see right here at least Cade Yeager actually is still within the frame, and he takes up a huge amount of the frame with Optimus right here. And in this shot, this is when Steelbane smacks Optimus Prime. You can see the Cade Yeager right at the bottom there, and he really isn't that big. So, I mean, he really isn't that small. So that really tells you something. And I think mass shifting is really going on. And you know what? Let's take a look at the toys. This is the leader class Megatron toy in the box, and there he is out of the box, and here he is in the jet mode. And what you can see in the jet mode is that there's a cockpit there. And I'm just thinking, who rides in that cockpit? Because you got to be the size of a human to ride in there. Otherwise, you got to be like maybe like a small Cybertronian. But based on what we're seeing right here, it's just suggested, just by default, that whatever's supposed to ride in that cockpit is going to be human size. I mean, that's just our like immediate thinking, all right? And over here, here's the Optimus Prime leader class Optimus Prime in the box, out of the box, and then in truck mode. And now we should look at the robots side to side in a toy. And there they are, same height, leader class, but that shouldn't tell us much, really, because, it's just a toy and they're really not to scale with each other. So let's look at this image right here. This is from Toy Fair, and this is a high-resolution image, and you can see Optimus Prime's alt mode in the truck, and then you see Megatron's alt mode as a jet. And based on what I can tell here, like, this is a very, very just rough way to guesstimate, and that is the like a human would be like, if we're talking about scale here, a human would be this size that drives Optimus Prime as a truck, but a human that goes inside Megatron as a jet mode would only be this size. That's like a third of the size. I know this is not entirely accurate. I'm just using my fingers, but still, Megatron really should be 3 times larger, especially since we shouldn't be really dealing with a humanoid pilot like the third of a size of a human. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say here? This jet should be 3 times larger, okay, as a toy. Okay, as a toy it's fine because it's just a toy. But now we're talking about the fact that Megatron is massive right here, which is probably accurate. This is probably the most accurate look at Megatron, but this is not. This is the scene where Optimus and Megatron go head to head, toe to toe. They're fighting each other just like they fought each other in the forest fight and also in Egypt and the downtown Mission City battle. They're the same size. And they really shouldn't be, because this image shows that Megatron is this big, but then this image shows that Megatron is this big, which is 2 different sizes. Maybe Megatron really can mass shift evidently. Maybe they show him mass shifting. I'm sure they're not going to show that. But the fact is that I'm sure that nobody actually screwed up. I think what we're being shown here is that it really doesn't matter in the end. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter, but this is just an observation. So mass shifting does exist, whether they deny it or not. The fact is that it does exist in the films, as it always has existed, regardless of what they say. As for the Autobots, I think mass shifting exists less, just because they want to use those car parts in a physical way where they can actually appear on the robot modes and also transform into the appropriate parts when they go back into their alt modes. But as for something like Megatron, who is a Cybertronian jet mode, something that is not even of human technology, for him to mass shift really isn't a surprise, and it doesn't bother me at all. So I'm totally cool with it. So really what I'm trying to say here is that mass shifting does exist, evidently. So there you have it. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this episode. Now, let's talk about the trailer. The next trailer. Where is that trailer? A lot of people tweeting at me saying that there's a trailer coming out on April 28th. Last Friday where's that trailer? And then a lot of people tweeted at me saying, hey, there was supposed to be a trailer coming out on April 28th. Where is that trailer? Hey, why are you asking me? You're the ones that told me that there was supposed to be a trailer on April 28th. No, there wasn't supposed to be a trailer on April 28th. I don't know who made that up. I don't know where that rumor came from. But you guys should know by now that with every piece of major marketing that comes up for Transformers last night, whether it be a Super Bowl TV spot, or the first teaser trailer, or the second trailer, or the third trailer, there's always an announcement for it. There's going to be an announcement for it on social media. There should even be a countdown. Releasing a trailer is a big deal. You think that we would actually know about it through some rumors? Come on now. So, if you're really wondering about that trailer, there is a new trailer that has been released, and it has been edited by Michael Bay specifically for the Japanese market, and it has already been released on April 29th. However, it was only shown in specific, or rather select, theaters in Japan. So they've already seen it. It's just a matter of time or whether or not it gets to be shown online. But I know there is a new trailer coming. There is a new trailer coming. I know that there is a new trailer coming because it has been rated by the British Board of Film. So that's something that they always do whenever there's a trailer. That's how we know there's going to be a new trailer, and that has been done. So there is one coming. I just don't know when it is. So really, it's just a matter of time, or rather, if and when they decide to release that Japanese trailer online. And apparently it's gonna have some new scenes. Anyways, the rest of this episode is for shoutouts. I would love to give a big shout out to Terrell Greer. And he is awesome because he follows me on every single avenue of social media of the Ragin Nation. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate all your support. And also, happy birthday shout out goes out to John the Jedi Wanderer, Colby at WHM-Man7, TNT Warrior 000, Jayanth Renganathan, Juan Sanchez, Kevin Hernandez, Taj Carter, and Toady 10 Productions. Happy birthday to all y'all. Hope you have a good one. Thank you so much for being part of the Ragin Nation. Finally, I want to give a big reminder to my prize winners. Jordan Walton, you won the IMAX fan event Transformers Last Night USB hub. Don't forget to claim your prize. It also comes with a water bottle, so make sure you contact me, raginnation@gmail.com. You have until the end of the week, otherwise we're going to do another prize draw, okay? So make sure you contact me. And as for Ragin Nation VIP badge holder number 135, Anthony Leone, your IMAX poster is waiting for you, so make sure you contact me. Otherwise, I'm also going to contact you, and then we'll get that all sorted out. Anyways, that's all I got to say in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's going to be more episodes to come. There's going to be more TF5 toy hunts, especially when the second wave arrives. And also, we got to talk more about the film because the film is coming soon, and we're going to get more and more marketing as we approach closer to the release date of Transformers Last Night. Anyways, my name is Alex Yu. As always, if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. The sightings. So all you got to do is put a hashtag TF5 toy hunt, and then I will indicate what I saw in a photo